All right, this exercise is a walking lunge. This is a great posterior chain engagement exercise. Glutes, hamstrings, even the quads are involved here, so it's a great exercise to bring together a lot of the major muscle groups that we use when we're running. This is an exercise I'm sure you're very familiar with, but there are a few important things that I want to point out in terms of the technique to make sure that you're, one, getting the most out of the exercise, and two, not doing it in a way that's going to put you at risk of injury or of hurting particularly your knee. So what we're going to do is a walking version of this. I prefer the walking version to the standing version because it takes you through more of a running specific motion than doing one where you're lunging and then pushing off to come backwards. So for the standing version, all you're going to do, you want to think about this as two separate motions. The first, nice big step forward, and then the second, we're going to drop that back leg straight to the ground, okay? And then step up using the front leg to pick ourselves up into the next step, drop that back leg down, and then forward again. So one of the things that people mess up a lot with this is they think about doing it all as one motion. So if I am coming here and I'm lunging and dropping my knee at the same time, a lot of times what you see is exactly what I just did. So I come down and my weight continues to shift forward, and all of a sudden you can see all the weight, my front foot is on my toe, my heel's off the ground, and that's going to put a ton of stress on your knee. You really want to think about that two-step process here, dropping that back knee straight down so that the knee sits right above the ankle and our shin bone is perpendicular to the ground. And then using that front leg, again, we're not pushing off the back leg, or at least as little as possible. We're going to come up into the next lunge, same thing, step forward, drop that back knee down, and up into the next one. So the next time you perform a lunge, really pay attention to the technique that you're using so that we keep our knees healthy and get the most out of that exercise.